This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our NBA Pick Show. This is for Friday, November 21st. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have lots of free picks on our channel for myself and our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com, making it a great channel to subscribe to. Hit us up with that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to long-term passes. Top performers like Sean Higgs, Brian DeAndre doing great work up there. Justin, Ron Crawford, been hot. Brian across the board last 7 days, last 30 days. Rod up there, guys, you know, from our live shows and our YouTube videos. Latest previews here on the page with best bets and more. We will be locked and loaded for this Friday card. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. And then our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. The link is in the description to get signed up. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. The Pacers here and the Cavaliers for Friday. Furphy, Jackson, Jones, Nesmith, and Toppin are out for Indiana. Merrill, Strus are out for Cleveland. Allen, Garland, Tyson are out for Cleveland. Indiana now 2-13 after a 127-118 home victory against Charlotte. Pacers shot 54%, 42% for three. Bennett Mathurin, 24 points and 12 rebounds. Pascal Siakam, 22 points and 7 assists. Indiana allowed 40% shooting, 29% from three. Cleveland now 10-6 after their 114-104 home defeat to Houston. The Cavs shot 44%, 31% for three. DeAndre Hunter, he had 25 points and 4 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell chipped in 21 points and 3 boards. Cleveland allowed 46% shooting with 38% from three. Cleveland has won 6 of 9 at home as they average 114 points per 100 possessions, a +2 net rating. Indiana 0-8 on the road as they average 103 points per 100 possessions, a -19 net rating. Wow. The Pacers on the road shooting 39%, 28% from three, and allowing 50% shooting overall. Cleveland at home hitting 34% from three, but allowing 39% from beyond the arc. The Cavs 2-7 to the spread at home. We'll go ahead and take the points here with Indiana +14. Nets and the Celtics going off here on Friday. Highsmith, Seraph, and Thomas are out for Brooklyn. Tatum is out for Boston. Brooklyn fell to 2-12 after their 113-99 home defeat to Boston. The Nets shot 40%, 37% from three. It was Michael Porter with 25 points and 6 rebounds. De'Aaron Sharp here off the bench, 16 points. Brooklyn allowed 49% shooting in the game, 45% from three. Boston now 8-7 now in the win with Jaylen Brown, 29 points and 4 assists. Peyton Pritchard, 22 points and 10 boards. Brooklyn has lost 5 of 7 on the road as they allow 124 points per 100 possessions, a -10.5 net rating. Boston has won 4 of 7 at home as they average 123 points per 100 possessions, a +9 net rating. The Nets on the road allowing 49% shooting, 42% from three. Boston at home is shooting 45%, 34% from three. The Nets 3-1 to the spread on the road in their past 4. We'll take Brooklyn here +15. We got the Wizards and the Raptors for Friday. Bagley is doubtful with Sark, questionable for Washington. Murray Boys out for Toronto. Washington now 1-13 with a 120-109 road defeat at Minnesota. The Wizards shot 49%, 44% from three. It was Kaishan George here with 23 points and 7 assists. C.J. McCollum, he had 14 points and 5 boards. Washington allowed 45% shooting, 34% from three. Toronto sits at 10-5 after a 121-112 road win at Philadelphia. The Raptors shot 54%, 38% from three. R.J. Barrett here, 22 points and 4 assists. Brandon Ingram chipped in with 22 points and 5 assists. Toronto allowed 47% shooting here, 40% from three. Toronto has won 3 of 5 at home as they average 117 points per 100 possessions, a +4 net rating. Washington has lost 7 of 8 on the road as they allow 122 points per 100 possessions and play at a fast pace. Washington shooting 48%, 40% from three, and that's on the road with bad defensive play. Toronto hitting 50% at home with 42% from three, but allowing 48% shooting overall. Wizards have gone over in 4 of 6. Pick here, Washington and Toronto over 240.5. Heat and the Bulls going off here on Friday. We've got Hero, Jovic, Rozier, and Wiggins out for Miami. Collins is out with Jones and White questionable. Smith is probable. Miami now 9-6 after their 110-96 home victory against Golden State. The Heat shot 41%, 37% from three. Norman Powell with 25 points and 6 rebounds. Bam Adebayo here, 20 points and 7 boards. Miami allowed 36% shooting, 27% from three. Chicago 8-6 after a 122-121 road win at Portland. The Bulls shot 48%, 43% from three. It was Nikola Vucevic, 27 points, 8 boards, and the game-winning three. Kobe White caught off the bench, 25 points and 7 assists. Chicago allowed 41% shooting, 29% from three. Chicago's won 5 of 6 at home as they average 119 points per 100 possessions, a plus 4.5 net rating. Miami has dropped 5 of 7 on the road as they average and allow 115 points per 100 possessions. Miami on the road shooting 49% with 39% from three. The Bulls at home hitting 49%, 41% from beyond the arc, but allowing just 33% from beyond the arc. The Bulls have covered all 6 at home. Take care, Chicago -2. Got the Pelicans and the Mavericks going off here on Friday. We got Matkovic, Murray, and Poole out for New Orleans. Davis, Irving, and Nembhard are out for Dallas. We got New Orleans falling to 2-13 after their 125-118 home defeat to Denver. The Pelicans shot 45%, 21% from three. It was Derek Queen, 30 points and 9 rebounds. Trey Murphy here, 23 points and 3 assists. New Orleans allowed 55% shooting, 35% from three. Dallas now 4-12 after a 113-111 home defeat to the Knicks. The Mavs shot 41%, 36% from three. It was Najee Marshall coming off the bench with 23 points and 5 rebounds. D'Angelo Russell also off the bench, 23 points and 7 assists. Dallas allowed 44% shooting, 29% from three. New Orleans has lost 6 of 7 on the road as they allow 122 points per 100 possessions, a minus 14.2 net rating. Wow. Dallas has lost 8 of 11 at home as they average 106 points per 100 possessions, a minus 4 net rating. New Orleans on the road shooting 44%, but giving up 51% and 37% from three. Dallas at home allowing 45% shooting, just 33% from beyond the arc. Pick your B Dallas -3. Timberwolves and the Suns going off here on Friday. Shannon is out with Ingles and McDaniels questionable. Allen, Fleming, and Green are out for Phoenix. Minnesota now 9-6 after a 120-109 home victory against Washington. The Timberwolves shot 45%, 34% from three. Julius Randle, 32 points and 10 rebounds. Naz Reid came off the bench, 28 points and 5 boards. Minnesota allowed 49% shooting, 44% from three. Phoenix 9-6 with their 127-110 road win at Portland. The Suns shot 48%, 35% from three. Colin Gillespie off the bench with 19 points and 6 assists. Mark Williams contributed 15 points and 6 boards. Phoenix allowed 43% shooting, 24% from three. Phoenix has won 6 of 8 at home as they average 120 points per 100 possessions, a plus 13 net rating. Minnesota's won 5 of 7 on the road as they average 122 points per 100 possessions, a plus 3.5 net rating. Minnesota on the road shooting 51%, 41% from three. The Suns at home hitting 50%, 39% from beyond the arc. Now the Timberwolves 5-2 the over on the road. The Suns 2-0 to the spread at home against winning teams. The over 2-0 to the over at home against winning teams. We'll take Minnesota and Phoenix over 234. It's the Nuggets and the Rockets going off here on Friday. Braun Strother are out for Denver with Gordon probable. Easton, Finney-Smith, and Van Fleet are out for Houston. Adams and Smith questionable. We've got Denver now 11-3 after a 125-118 road win at New Orleans. The Nuggets shot 55%, 35% from three, and 20 turnovers. Peyton Watson here, 32 points and 12 rebounds. Jamal Murray chipped in at 16 points and 8 assists. Denver allowed 45% shooting, 21% from three. Houston now 10-3 after their 114-104 road win at Cleveland. The Rockets hit 46%, 38% from three. Alfred Sengun, 28 points, 11 rebounds. Kevin Durant, 20 points and 3 boards. Houston allowed 44% shooting, 31% from three. Denver has won 5 of 7 here on the road as they average 122 points per 100 possessions with a plus 7.2 net rating. Houston has won 5 of 6 at home as they post up 125 points per 100 possessions, a plus 14 net rating. The Nuggets on the road have shot well, but allowing 47% from beyond the arc and 116 points per game. Houston at home holding teams to 45% shooting, 38% from three. We'll take Houston here minus 2.5. Thunder and the Jazz going off here on Friday. Topic: Wiggins, Kendrick Williams, and Jalen Williams are out for OKC. Nang is out with Filipowski, questionable for Utah. OKC now 15-1 after a 113-99 home victory against Sacramento. The Thunder shot 47%, 26% for three. SGA 33 points and 8 rebounds. Chet Holmgren with 21 points and 7 boards. OKC held the Kings to 44% shooting, 29% from three. Utah now 5-9 with their 140-126 road defeat to the Lakers. Jazz shot 52%, 29% from three, 18 turnovers. Keontae George 34 points and 8 assists. Lauri Markkanen contributed 31 points and 5 boards. Utah allowed 60% shooting in the game, 34% from three. Utah's won 4 of 7 at home as they average 124 points per 100 possessions, a plus 4.5 net rating. OKC's won 8 of 9 on the road as they average 118 points per 100 possessions with a plus 13.5 net rating. The Thunder on the road shooting 36% from three, allowing 38%. The Jazz hitting 47% with 134 points per game at home while giving up 47% shooting overall and 37% from three. OKC has a losing spread record on the road. Utah's covered 6 of 7 at home. We'll take Utah here plus 16.5. Trailblazers and Warriors going off here on Friday. We've got here Henderson, Thibault, and Wesley out for Portland. Holiday, Sharp, and Williams questionable with Grant probable. Kuminga and Melton are out for GSW with Green, Butler, Hield probable. We got Portland now 6-9 after a 122-121 home defeat to Chicago Bulls. Trailblazers shot 41%, 29% from three. It was Jeremy Grant, 33 points and 9 rebounds. Danny Avdija chipped in 32 points, a triple-double. Portland allowed 48% shooting with 43% from three. Golden State now 9-8 with their 110-96 road defeat to Miami. The Warriors shot 38%, 27% from three, and 21 turnovers. Brandon Podziemski here came off the bench, 20 points and 8 rebounds, but he Hield in a reserve role, 18 points, 6 boards. Golden State allowed 41% shooting, 37% from three. Portland has lost 5 of 8 on the road as they allow 119 points per 100 possessions, a plus 2 net rating. Warriors have won all 5 at home as they average 120 points per 100 possessions, a plus 16 net rating. Portland shooting 45% with 33% from three on the road and allowing 125 points a game. Golden State hitting 48%, 39% from three, but giving up just 43% and 31% from beyond the arc. So great defense at home here for the Warriors, and they're outscoring teams 6 by 16 points on their home court. The Warriors have covered 4 of 5 here at home. Pick here Golden State here minus 7.5. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks on our channel for myself and our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com, making it a great channel to subscribe to. Hit us up with that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. And then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com, for our best bets. Our premium plays are there. Check out the top performers there and get signed up. And our promo code TonyT at checkout knocks off that 15%. Link in the description to get signed up. That's going to do it for now. I'm Tony T, and we'll talk with you guys later.